What's up guys, and welcome to the Ray Show episode 3, the show where I tell you guys about my personal life a little bit and channel related stuff. So let's get started. We got a lot of topics to cover. Four, that's a lot. Let's do it. So the first thing on my topic list is a new channel header, and you might have seen it already, you might not have seen it already, but go check it out right now if you're seeing this video. Basically, I designed it myself in Photoshop like every other art-related thing on this channel ever. I do everything myself, and I'm happy that I'm doing everything myself because that's part of the fun, isn't it? I think it's more classy than the last one because the last one should be somewhere on the screen. Compared to this one, should be somewhere on the screen. I think the last one was basically it was a screen grab from a video for my old channel that never actually went up. So I thought it looked cool back then. That was like more than a year ago. Like, how long was that ago? A long time ago. That was a little bit outdated. And I think I still got that picture for my Twitch page. No, I don't actually think, I don't know. Basically, I got a new one and I think it's more classy. It's a little bit more elegant and like more simplistic. And I like it. I hope you like it too. Let me know what you think about it down there in the comments below. Second topic on my topic list is the iPad Air unboxing. This is not too unfamiliar when it comes to my channels. I put an S back there to make it a plural word because I had a lot of channels in my YouTube career so far. Because I had like 3 German channels, and on every single one of those German channels, that was like 3 to 4 years ago, I did tech related stuff. Back then I did like, what did I unbox back then? I think some Astro headphones, no, what was it? Triton headphones, I don't remember correctly. I did tech related stuff a lot back then, and I still like to do it from time to time. I actually had like a specifically for tech related stuff channel made some time ago called Ray's Tech Stuff. I shut it down again because I actually made it a segment on my active English channel, which was the Game Teddy back then, and now I got this channel and I like to put tech stuff here now for everybody that likes to watch it. Basically, I'm unboxing an iPad Air in that unboxing slash short review video. It's in the black slash space gray color. So there's that. If you want to go check it out, then please do so. So I got to put that thing to good use so far. I got like my topics on it right now. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. So, third topic. It says here, infamous Second Son review. If you remember, you might remember that. In the last part of my infamous Second Son walkthrough slash playthrough slash let's play, whatever, I actually said that I wasn't gonna do a review because I was about to do it during the end credit scene. I said I wasn't gonna do it in the end credit scene because I actually noticed that I had a lot to talk about the game, and I was gonna do it in a Ray Show. I said it back then, and now here we are. It's a Ray Show, so perfect spot to do the review. Also, this might contain some spoilers, but not major ones. It's gonna contain some spoilers for Infamous Second Son, but not the first 2 games, Infamous 1 and 2. So, there's that. So, the first 2 games left a few plot holes, and basically, after playing them and hearing that there was gonna be a third one, and hearing that it's gonna be loosely connected to the events that happened in the first 2 games, I was kind of surprised because after what happened in the first 2 games, I never actually thought that there was gonna be a third one because of the way that the story was in the first 2 games. But there was a third one, so that got me thinking. Now there is some DLC that tries to clarify some things and fill those plot holes of all the things that happened during the period during the second game and Second Son. So it doesn't really do that pretty well. It's like going over it a little bit, but it doesn't clarify things enough to satisfy me, so that's a little bit disappointing in my opinion. But what can you do? I guess that's all that we're gonna know about the connection between the second game and the Second Son game. That's a little bit hard to say, but yeah, kind of a disappointment. Also, another little small disappointment in my opinion was the lack of character interaction. The first person we run into in Second Son is Betty. She's awesome, we love her because we're like brothers from another sister with her. Does that even make sense? That's weird. I don't even want it to make sense. That's... oh my god. So we like her. She's cool. We establish a little bit of character development right there in the beginning. Then we meet Hank. No, actually we meet Reggie first, our brother. Then we meet Hank. We get our first powers from him, so he's actually a very important person, as we can also see in the rest of the game. Then we run into Augustine, and we think Hank is dead. Then we wake up, and everybody in our village is fucked, and we try to, you know, avenge them and heal them and all that good stuff. Then we go into the city with Reggie, and we start exploring our powers. We get core relays, and we get more powers, and then eventually we run into signs of other conduits. Well, we run into a girl named Fetch. She's got neon powers, and it's pretty cool. Actually, neon powers, they were my favorite. I actually kind of realized that only my second playthrough that I didn't do on my channel. I'm doing the good playthrough, you know, off camera. But taking out big, you know, groups of people, of bad guys, is much easier using the neon powers than every other power in the game, in my opinion. But anyway, we run into Fetch, and eventually a little love story begins. I don't know where that love story comes from, because they barely have any interactions with each other. The only interaction was we got her powers, and then love story starts, and after that the interaction is gone again, so the contact just breaks off between those two, and that's kind of weird. Because if I lived in a world where superpowers were kind of the norm, or not the norm, we're still, you know, hunted people and everybody hates us and thinks we're bioterrorists, but it's not that unusual to have superpowers anymore, I would talk the shit out of every conduit that I meet out there. Cause holy shit, I got powers, they got powers, I wanna talk, I wanna go Oprah on their asses. But that interaction doesn't happen, and that's definitely kind of a bad thing when it comes to character development, in my opinion. Also, we run into Eugene then, who we have no interaction with whatsoever. We try to make him go out in the world, to go outside and not sit in his basement all the time, playing Angels and Demons, I think it was called. But that was it. That was like 2 short cutscenes where we actually have some interactions with him. Also, we meet him before we actually know that he's Eugene. We meet him before we know that he's a conduit and he's got powers. You know, we talk to him on the phone, but also he doesn't give that much of information to us that could help us, you know, understand his character development better. So, another letdown. And then we meet Hank again, because he's apparently not dead. Because Augustine, that bitch, doesn't kill people on first sight, because she actually wants to help them, protect them from the world. Wow. That's some mindfuckery going on there. But she's a crazy bitch anyway, so... But Hank prepares a trap for us, and with us, I mean Reggie and Delson, who get fucked in the ass by Augustine then, because actually Hank wants to get his freedom and kind of sacrifices our freedom to, you know, for his own freedom. So he fucks us basically, and we don't like getting fucked. We don't like getting fucked by Hank. Smoking our asses? Not good. And then we get to a point where we can actually choose what to do with Hank. You know, he was talking about his daughter before, and everything that he wanted to do was get back to his daughter. And, you know, Augustine actually promised him to get his daughter back to him if, you know, he betrays us. Basically, Reggie died in the process of betraying us. So we got something against Hank now. So we get to choose whether to let him go to his daughter, to his diddly daughter, or kill that motherfucker. What am I supposed to do in an evil playthrough where I redeemed the first 2 people that I ran into and didn't corrupt them, although it was an evil playthrough? That was my bad. I should not have done that back then. But I had to do that evil action with him then, because otherwise people would have been mad. And then the bad ending. Holy shit. That surprised me. I didn't think that was gonna happen. That caught me off guard. That fucked with my feelings, because I actually was sad after that happened. And it was good though. For a bad ending, it doesn't get worse than that in terms of karma. Because, shit. Holy shit. Then I started a new game off camera. And of course I'm playing on expert difficulty, because at that point I knew what I was doing. And that was a lot of fun. playing on the hardest difficulty. That was so much fun if you know what you're doing, as I just said, because it's not easy, but it's a really good challenge in my opinion, and I love it like that. It's pretty good, and I would even say it's much more fun than the first time. Also, I'm doing the good playthrough now because I'm a little trophy hunter bitch. Because every PS4 game that I have like a platinum trophy, except for Battlefield 4, because the trophy's glitched on me. I'm not playing through the campaign a 5th time just to get the fucking trophy. But other than that, got all the platinums, bitch. It's also a lot of fun to do all the side missions in the game and clearing out all the areas. That's something that takes a while, but it's another challenge, especially on expert mode, that is worthwhile in my opinion because it's a lot of fun. And it's very, very pleasant to do all that stuff. Liberating the areas, cool. Also, when doing the good playthrough, you cannot shoot the enemies in the head all the time. You gotta subdue them, hit them in their feet. That's like a whole different challenge. Because you gotta aim actually at their feet. And you don't always hit the feet if you actually hit the feet. So you gotta hit the right leg. And you gotta hit it in the right moment to actually subdue them and get the good karma points. But that's also a lot of fun and another challenge that I actually enjoyed a lot. And then another plus point, the graphics. Oh my god, they were awesome. The graphics were very, very promising for every other game that is gonna come out for the next generation of consoles, especially the PS4, which is you know, theoretically more powerful than the Xbox One. But who gives a shit about that? Who gives a shit? We got a lot to expect in the future in terms of graphics and all that kind of stuff, because I like graphics. They're not the most important thing, even if the one console is theoretically inferior. I don't give a shit. It still looks good, and what can I do? Also, the performance is great. There's a lot of blooming effects, and there's like lens flares, and there's like particles, and it doesn't break down that easily. Because if I remember back to Infamous 1 especially, you could look in the distance and get frame drops down to like 10 frames a second. And in this game, 60 frames basically all the time. You know, if a lot of action happens at once, you know, it can dip down to like 40 or something, but who gives a shit? It's still fluid as fuck. So I like that, and there's probably and hopefully a lot to come in the future of gaming on the PlayStation 4. That was it with the review. I actually liked the game a lot. Although I thought that it was kind of lacking in character development and story as a whole, because the story was basically go there, do that, go there, do that. And if there was more interaction between the characters, I think I would have liked it even more. It was a lot of fun, and that's what counts, right? So it was a good experience after all. I would give it an 8.5 out of 10. Best PS4 game out so far, in my opinion. When it comes to, you know, big AAA titles. Let's keep moving on to the next point on the list. We actually got to 300 subscribers. We got that milestone done. Thank you guys so much for that. I remember back in the days of my old channel, which was called The Game Teddy, if you do not know that. I got to like 700 and something subscribers. So that was great. They were pretty much all inactive, which was a reason why I made this channel right here. RayFella or whatever. Basically, this channel right here is the result of inactive subscribers on my old one. So I'm even more thankful for most of the time active subscribers on this channel, and it's so much fun to do all that stuff. I was kind of slacking for a little bit, for like a week or so, because I recorded a bunch of Infamous. I completed the game in such a short time. But then I kind of, you know, rested on the pile of videos that I had compiled together, and then didn't do anything else. I just uploaded Infamous videos, and they were pretty short, like 10 minutes each. But after that, I didn't do much, you know, different content than just Infamous. I tried to throw in some Tomb Raider, but that game is not, you know, it doesn't catch me that much that I go and sit down for 2 hours, record it like a crazy motherfucker doing YouTube videos. I can go all crazy when recording Tomb Raider as opposed to Infamous, because I was going crazy back then when Infamous Second Son was a thing, because I loved it a lot. It was a lot of fun, and I had a lot of time to actually record those videos. But Tomb Raider, I gotta finish that sometime, I know that. But until then, I try to go back to the roots because that's what the subscribers want to see, and I want to keep those active subscribers because I'm now at like 310 subscribers, which is just amazing. Thank you guys so much. That's just visualize the amount of people, 310 people watching my videos. Know what I do. All those people know what I do. They listen to my fucking voice, just giving situational comments on everything that's happening. That is, wow. Giving great feedback back to me. That's just so amazing. I love doing it, and thank you guys so much for this opportunity. I can't even imagine what it is like having like 26 fucking million subscribers. Holy, that's a fucking country right there. That's in some cases even 2 or 3 countries. What? But my goal for the whole year of 2014 is getting to 1,000 subscribers. The goal for my birthday, which was March 25th, was actually getting to 1,000 subscribers and going, to 100 kilograms in terms of weight. I actually got to that goal. I am at like 100. I got to 100 kilograms, but I got like 2 kilos more now because, Easter happened. But that's going down again. So that was one goal that I actually achieved. And then we got to 300 subscribers, which is amazing. But we didn't get to 1,000 by the time of my birthday, which was, as I said, March 25th. But who cares about my birthday? Basically, for the year, my goal is going to be 1,000 subscribers, and I'm gonna be amazed by what you guys can do. I'm pretty sure that we could go past 1,000 if I actually don't fuck up and don't go, slacking too much again like I did in the last couple of weeks. So, thanks, guys. Thank you guys so much for everything. It's so much fun. Great. But that was it for the ratio of today. This is ratio episode 3. We covered the new channel layout design header art thingy. We covered the iPad Air unboxing / short review. If you want to see a full review, just leave a comment on that video saying that you want a full review. And also say that you watched this video. And I don't fucking know what you're gonna do. Just do something. Just don't forget to breathe, alright? Alright. Then we did the infamous Second Son review. I kinda talked a lot about that because I love the game, but there were some points that I didn't like and I wanted to get that out there. And we got the milestone covered, so thanks so much for getting to the goal of 300 subscribers. But this is it for this ratio, and thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and this has been Ray, and have a nice rest of your day. Peace. Have this new outro that I also got sometime down the line and you didn't even notice it.